Probably a little hard to see. It's a little hard for me to see too, but there's actually two bridges here. One of them on the far side is green, if you can see green in there. That is a highway, and the other one is a rail bridge. I've been calling the rail bridge for about, a good 30 minutes now. Nobody answers, but it looks like it's up. The clearance on this bridge is 52, maybe I'm wrong, maybe this one's 55. We got one downriver that's 52. I was a little concerned about if it creeps down any. They don't look like they go all the way up. Looks like there's room left, but I guess it's all the way up and it's either no longer in use or they're closed because it's New Year's. The bridge, they just left it open, I guess. Hope a train doesn't come by. As long as I can get under, I don't care. Rickety looking old thing. Take for granted that's 55 feet. As long as I've got 51 and a half, should be fine. Yeah. It's good to me. Any more, 3 feet is something special. Oh man, that's way more than 55. Even that one was way more than 55. Last lock before the ocean. This is Coffeyville. I was actually yapping on the phone and come around the corner back here and corner back there, and I was like, whoops. So I call him, and of course it's on the downside, so he's got to flip it around for me. Can't blame them, my bad. But last lock, 116 miles to Mobile. Coffeyville lock, spillway, whatever they call that part, waterfall. Pretty though. This one's pretty on the downside, on the headwater side. Very nice. Looks like they're dumping, so I should have a little bit of current on the way down. Last lock. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It is 7 a.m. It is hopefully the last day on the river. Hope to be in Mobile this evening. ETA is dropping slowly, thankfully. It's set about 6 o'clock, which means literally 1 hour into dark 30. And there's just too much to navigate through there. Never been there. Wasn't going to do it. Sped the boat up a little bit, about a half of a knot, and it recalculates as you go. Might go through a lock, I guess. So now it's saying 5:15, which is fine. Turner's closes at 5, no big deal. Tie up wherever, as long as I can. As long as I can get off the river. Sorry about the radio. I think somebody's walking through. This is very twisty. There's a lot of buoys. I about hit one yesterday. I was sitting here in the helm seat, and visibility is kind of limited. I mean, you can't see directly in front of you, and you can't see really close to the bow. But I mean, I stick my head up and I look a lot, and I saw the second can, and I didn't see the first one, and there's a lot of them missing. More than half of them were actually missing. So I was like, well, okay, that one's missing, and I'm watching the chart plotter, and I'm right about where it should be, so I try to be in the right place. And I look, and it's on that side, but it was about 4 feet off the stern. I mean, all of a sudden, this giant red can comes zipping by. Like, that could have been bad. But I didn't hit it, so whatever, good enough. I'd rather be lucky than good. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to pay a lot of attention. It's supposed to be a green one up here. See, and it's not here. I'm looking everywhere. You really just have to go start with the chart plotter and then look and look and look. But there's probably 1,000 of them between here and Mobile. It's one turn after another after another. I show you on the chart, but I've got almost 90 turns plotted, and I was sloppy with it. I didn't do nice precise turns today, because I need to be watching where I'm going as I was plotting. I mean, you can't do both. So I just plotted it really quick, big sharp turns, way off the map in a bunch of spots, and still end up with almost 90 turns. And so I've got 68 more miles. I've been on the river about a half hour already, and ETA is 5:18. I don't want to spend another night out here. There's really no way to speed it up. I could throttle the engine up some more, but I'd really rather not. If I have to, I'll just spend another night out here. Stick around, we'll find out. We've got another missing can coming up. Quick example. Here's where we are. Here's where we're going. Get to do that twice. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I know it's a natural river. Couldn't we dig it a little out? The whole day is like this. I wish all the writing wasn't over the top of it. Look at this one. Nice, right? So I don't know if it's just me. I'm tired. I'm frustrated. But this last couple of miles has been really stressful. The boat just seems like it doesn't want to go in a straight line. Got about a knot of current, but that should just help. ETA to Mobile is 5:18, sunset is 5 o'clock, and it's a very busy place. Plus I've got the swinging rail bridge down here. For the first time in my entire life, I hit the bottom. I was, according to the chart, in plenty deep water. All of a sudden the low water alarm goes off at 10 feet. Start turning away from the shore, and I was nowhere close to the shore, and all of a sudden I feel the boat just kind of go up for a second. Fortunately, I guess it was just a hump, and I just skimmed over the top of it. Stressful day. I really want to get to Mobile today. ETA is anywhere between 5 and 7:30, depending on the current and whether I have to slow down for traffic, or I don't know if I can make it. And if I can't, then I guess that's fine. It's just something I wanted to do. I'm not stuck to an agenda, but to stop 15 miles or 10 miles short really suck. Being a little whiny right now. And I've eaten. I actually had a pretty decent early lunch. Oh well. Just trying to document all of it, the good and the bad. Interstate 65. I guess I've got Interstate 10 after this, because I've definitely not gone under that. That's got to be a whole lot closer to Mobile, because it goes through Mobile. So this is my kind of bridge. It is about 130 feet high, maybe more than that, because they've all been off for some reason by about 15-20 feet down here. Not that I'm complaining. I'll take 65 feet over 55 feet any day. Pretty bridge though. My last obstacle. Talked to the tug behind me. I show a swing bridge, and he said that thing's been gone for a long time. I'm a little concerned about the clearance. Most of them are at least 52. He said he's 51. He gets under it no problem. I'm 51-ish, so I should be good. But last one, and then I think Interstate 10 there in Mobile, Highway 72, something like that, and we'll be done with the bridges. So ladies and gentlemen, after almost 950 miles, Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, it all of a sudden goes from a ditch to a busy harbor right here. Now I got to get through this and get the turners. It's still another hour. And as you can see, that sun is not an hour from being down. So it'll be dark when I get there, but that's okay. Sorry about the fast pan. I'm kind of in a hurry to get back to the cockpit, so. The old girl did good. few miles back, did make the wrong decision and stayed on the river instead of taking a bypass and put it hard aground. Fortunately, it cost me about 15 minutes, but I was able to wiggle and worm and gas the hell out of it in reverse, and whew, man, it's much warmer in here, and get it off. So we were able to get turned around and take the appropriate route, and we have 6.5 miles, and about another hour we'll be at Turner's for the night.